This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
All right. Phil Malin is up next. He said, who did you sign for WWE that did not work, that now you look back and you're still shocked they just didn't work out?
Oh, my.
Anybody you signed and you thought, man, they're going to be good, and it just, for whatever reason, just didn't seem to hit like you thought it would?
Yeah. Oh, I understand the question. You think I'm a fucking idiot? I got the question.
Not at all. Just trying to buy you some time to think about it.
Well, you know, here's another little philosophical nugget. I don't live that way.
Yeah.
Why would I want to retain a negative experience so I can regurgitate the son of a bitch later on or when I want to call it up? It doesn't make any sense. Man, I don't know. We had a lot of luck. We had a lot of talents that got over and made money and established a great lifestyle for them and their families. But I can't remember anybody. I'm trying to think. You know, I thought Ahmed Johnson would be a bigger star simply because he was 8x10. And his gift of gab. He was a terrific BSer. And he had, I think you could recall, he had an amazing look.
Yeah. Big boy.
But he had everything he needed physically. The look, you know, the size, height, all jacked up. We were down on a meeting one time. Cowboys wanted to have we had a meeting with Cowboy, Vince, and me, and maybe Bruce. I think Bruce was probably there too. And we got to come up with the name of Tony Norris, who was eventually going to become Ahmed Johnson. Everybody's looking at their paper, yellow legal pads, and tapping their pencils, you know, on the paper. Trying to think of something else. I got it. Let's call him Buck Johnson. What? Buck Johnson. Why don't I said something to the effect of, why don't we just call him I'm Buck, the black man, Johnson. Buck Johnson. And so Vince got somebody creative to give me some names of, you know, Ahmeds and things like that.
Yeah.
And so Ahmed Johnson came out of the Buck Johnson meeting. But I think he probably disappointed a lot of people because we had high hopes for him. African-American, big gruff voice, distinguishable. Looked like $1 million. Was he a great worker? No. Watts liked him because he reminded Bill of JYD. Because JYD wasn't a great worker either. He just sold money and merch.
Yeah.
And Ahmed we thought could travel that road, protect him, book him with the right people. That we had a huge untapped African-American talent. And that would have been kind of ahead of his time on a international basis. So Ahmed would probably be on that list. Too bad too. I don't know is he alive?
Ahmed, I believe that he still is. I don't recall hearing him pass.
Well, in any event,
he is he's still with us. Ahmed
Good.
Johnson.
Good.
So, there we go. Michael Eldridge, my buddy's up next, and he says, how different does JR see Austin's WWF/E career had the Owen Hart tombstone injury not occurred?
Well, he would have been more physically able to do things. His body would have been in better shape as far as not having that apprehension. I'm going to re-injure my neck, and then I'm going to be confined to a wheelchair. That's a big consequence to have a wrestling match. So he had to be careful. So, but as far as success, the only thing that I thought hurt Steve was turning heel. I didn't see the reason for it, but nonetheless, it happened, and it was years ago. But I don't know how much. I don't think it would have changed that significantly. Only from the comfort level and what Steve would still do in the matches. So that's all I think. I think he still had a hell of a run.
Sure. James Grunberg is up next. He said, you talk about all the times you got your ass kicked in Oklahoma. How did it feel that one time in Tulsa on ECW Sci-Fi 2006 to hit Matt Striker with a kendo stick and not getting your ass kicked? Do you remember hitting Matt Striker with a kendo stick?
No, I don't. But if he saw it, it happened. It's on tape somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I guess I did.
Sure, James.
I've said this many times. I never liked being a physical participant in any of those bits because I felt like it took time away from real wrestlers and real athletes that they could use. But the problem was the minute by minutes cheated me out of that my desired goal. I always got good minute by minute ratings because people knew they were going to see something. Either I'm going to, normally it's me getting the shit beat out of me, and sometimes getting color. So I don't remember that. I'm sure it happened. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing on Sci-Fi and ECW, but that's another story, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be another bonus show at some point.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.